Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Genesis VST. Now, a lot of you may have never heard of this, but it was a big deal in my day. So this came out in 2010, and the video that ignited the excitement was posted on YouTube about basically it was demonstrating the VST in question, and the sounds were very usable, very modern, and applied to like trance art style, and techno is pretty bananas. And it was the first such occasion that I'd ever gotten like super excited about a VST. And it's a free VST. You can check it out now. It's 32-bit only, but you can use Bitwig or use a wrapper to in a 64-bit host. So this is the Synth, and it kind of bums me out because it's coming up like almost 10 years old, and this was the get your foot wet sort of thing. And there was another version of this announced, and it's been in development for years, I suppose, if you want to say that. I think it's vaporware, which means it's just never gonna come out. The website of Ummet Ozcan, the person who designed, built, and did the presets for the synth, it states that it's coming soon, and this is I guess, a pre-render mock-up of which everyone kind of did with like the cool depth of field and stuff like that. It really sucks that this isn't coming out, and it hasn't come out yet. The last update was in 2015, so it's safe to say that it's probably not gonna come out. But we have this, and this is an awesome piece of history, you should say, or I should say, or you can say. And right off the bat, the sounds are really cool sounding. And it's really quirky. It's a weird synth, especially if you're new. I don't recommend you trying to learn on this, but the presets are what kind of makes it super cool. There's a whole bunch, right, and a whole bunch of sequences as well. What else we got here? Yeah, you got a whole bunch: trance basses, tick basses, things like that. You got trance loop, which I really enjoyed that one, and a whole bunch. I've used that patch quite a bit, but and there's no way to init, but if I remember doing this, going to Gene Saw, and then taking out the reverb and the oops, sorry about that. Oops. There. So, I should take out the mix. See, it's all coming back to me. There's that thing going on, and what makes this synth pretty cool is you had 22 voice stacking, and back then that was pretty awesome. And that got everyone pretty excited. The filters are not bad as well, but the knobs are weird. These are synth edit knobs, right? And I remember just playing around with this and just being like, "Wow, this is awesome! He's gonna change everything. It sounds like a virus, things like that." But life has different plans, I guess. So I don't know. But yeah, a really good reverb. We'll give it some size. Dampening. There we go. Really deep sounds. You can just go to town with this thing. And there's some things hidden under. Like you click the preset drop down, you get like an EQ sort of thing, which sounds nice, and meters, which don't really do much of anything. And then here's your sequencer, which refuses to work for me. It's yeah. Oh, I guess it kind of wants to work now. And it's not triggering. Yeah, it's kind of odd. I don't understand what's going on exactly, but I think a lot of these old plugins kind of are broken. They can be. Right, and there's some neat FM stuff going on, and it sounds brittle, and right, you can just do things like that, and it sounds really cold and brittle, but I like that. And we have distortion as well. Off, soft, medium, and hard. It's easy to go crazy with this thing. And what else is there? Yeah. Let's just do the bandpass thing. Oops, maybe I should bring that up. Oops. Oh, I just renamed it. That's funny. Down. And we'll turn off the fade. There's no like on or off, and like trust me, these knobs are so weird. It's not what I'm used to. Oh yeah, and the oscillators, it's a continuous sort of thing. Here, let me over here. I like how I named that. That's funny. Oh, and it kept the that's funny. Right, so you got your white noise. Two flavors of white noise. Your square, your triangle, your saw, and then your sine. So things are kind of in weird reverse. Yeah, but you can do some really cool square super saws, or super squares, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, you can go to town. So I don't know. What do we do? What do we do here? Is it just did it just stop development? Like this thing was like so hyped, and it was being worked on, and there was beta testers and stuff like that. There's actual videos of Genesis Pro, but it was never released. I guess I don't know. And mind you, the person that made it kind of blew up. And I guess, he started to tour now, and he wants to do that and stuff like that. But, like, man, it would just be like a cool little boutique synth that they could release. You know what I mean? Or maybe it was a business deal that went sour. Who knows? But yeah, this is, I guess, a nostalgic kind of blast from the past with Genesis. And, check it out and, I don't know, bug them on Twitter and email them or something. Be like, release this thing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.